Hey everybody, we have Gus from the Riptide Rats. How are you, Gus?
Hey Ryan, I'm doing fine.
Uh,
Uh,
it's it's a pleasure to have you on here. Why don't you tell the folks a little bit about the Riptide Rats and where you're from?
sure. The Riptide Rats is it's kind of like it's a new band. Probably like we started it like 2 years ago, something. We are from Kungsbacka, Sweden, which is like 20 minutes south from Gothenburg on the west coast. Riptide Rats is pretty much a three-piece band: guitar, bass, and drums. Uh, Frederick Wahlgren on the drums and Joachim Olsson on the bass. And we're trying to do like surf music, but also rock and roll music and spaghetti western. And we are not looking for we are looking for some kind of modern sound, more like a little bit more like a rock sound, but still have the surf sound going on with the Fender guitars and the reverbs and stuff like that. But uh, try to make it a little bit more, maybe a little bit more sometimes distorted, maybe a little bit more punch to.
Yeah,
So something like that, I would say.
your EP is amazing. It
Thank
sounds
you.
recording sounds amazing. Every song is catchy, but I want you to tell everybody about the last song in the EP.
Oh yeah, the last song is it's a cover of Rumble at Waikiki from that John and the Night Riders did, and John and the Night Riders has always been like one of my favorite bands, and I just wanted to record it just basically for fun. It's kind of rough to record, like do a cover of John and Night Riders, since it's a good band and good song and you don't want to screw it up. I think we did a decent job. So
Yeah.
it was just fun to record it.
Yeah, I really liked it because I was listening and then it got to that song and I was like, whoa, it kind of jumps out at you
That's cool.
in a good way. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So tell us what the scene is like there in Sweden.
Oh, you mean this surf scene or
Yes.
music in general?
Um, you want to expand on the surf scene in and then in general?
Well, in general, music scene. There is a music scene. It's not that so big like other countries, since we're not so many people up here in the north. If you compare it to Spain and Italy, Germany, of course. But there are a few good surf bands from Sweden. You have the Longhorns. I think I read somewhere they're going to release a new album soon. Um, and you got what else do you got? You got the Barbires, and of course you had Robert Johnson and the Punch Drunks, which is more like instrumental madness. um, and from time to time there is well, there are surf bands coming here playing. Lost Straitjackets was here, I think it was last year with Nick Lowe, and they were also here like 5 years ago. And Surfer Joe was here, but I was also maybe a couple of years ago. I think it's coming this year. So it's not like a big scene, but the good thing is, if you do shows, you have to play for other people that they don't know anything about surf music. So you bring the kind of music in out to other people to,
Yeah.
which is a good thing.
Yeah. I bet once they hear it, they're totally into it.
Sorry.
I said I bet once they hear it for the first time, they're totally into it.
Oh yeah, yeah. They usually it's a pretty positive responses, yes. And of course, if there are like middle-aged men that like guitars, they they will totally be into it.
So that's cool. Tell me a little bit about your rig right behind you. The Jazzmaster and the amp.
Oh yeah. Well, this is one. I have a couple of amps. This is just a Pee Wee Classic 30, but with some modifications. It's actually more. It's screaming more than it should do, which is a good thing. And it's another. I think it's some greenback 12-inch speaker element here. I use it just for recordings. If I do want to do something like nasty or put like some fuzz pedal to it, and I usually record or play on my Fender Super Reverb, and well, the Jazzmaster is I like them all, you know. Usually I play Jazzmasters or Jaguar, but also Stratocaster as well. So it's hard to choose, you know, one one guitar for one purpose.
Yeah, yeah. So, what is your plans? I'm sure right now you're in either the writing stage or planning stage for the summer. What have you been up to?
Well, we we have been working on been working on our album, which we're probably gonna record the whole album in a couple of months, I guess. So we've been writing some music, but also we've been recording in my studio as well. So we hopefully gonna release like a single in a couple of weeks, a new one, a new song. So after we have recorded the album, we're gonna do. We're looking forward to do like a tour in Europe
Oh,
for.
wow.
So yeah, so we try to keep ourselves busy.
So, are you gonna have somebody release that, or is it all you? Are you gonna put it out?
We're not really sure yet. There might be some labels that want to release it, but we haven't landed anything yet. So we will see.
Okay, man. Well, thank you so much for all of you that made it this far. Check out Gus's band, the Riptide Rats Bandcamp below, and wish the Riptide Rats the best of luck. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you very much, Ryan, for having me.